What is up, guys? Today, I'm just gonna be doing a basic little overview of the new skate game. I've been playing the early access that you needed an invite for. So I do have some experience with the game already. But I mean, I'll just be going around, um, maybe showing some of my favorite spots, and just talking about the game, what I want to see, what I'm super happy about, what's good, the good and the bad, you know? But let's go. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is some of the new features that we got that were not in the old Skate game. I guess multiple Skate games, but mainly Skate 3. And the first thing is the air stunting, I guess. So when you're jumping in the air and stuff, you can do this spread eagle thing, which kind of is like flying. Something I also like is if you're just diving, you can basically survive any fall, which is nice for transportation. But it's also a lot better than just falling and hitting the floor, I guess. Something else I also like is if you hold both of the triggers, you go into this cannonball type thing, which carries momentum, and you can also jump out of it. Say go into this, slide your way, and then don't hit a curb, and then you can continue. There's also other things you can do. You can dive, or you could torpedo by holding circle and R1 with the right bumper if you're on Xbox. But that's just one of the real cool things that they added. Let's get on to the next. Alright, the next thing I wanted to touch on is the skating itself. When you're looking for any kind of sport game, you're really looking for how realistic it is, unless it's supposed to be a arcade sports game, of course. But when you're looking at a skate game especially, you're looking for the realism. I think this game has aspects that are non-realistic, of course. I mean, that's how you get the people to play, is arcade physics. But there's definitely plenty of settings that you can change to make it more realistic. Like right now, what I have is the setting where if you say I landed backwards in a jump like this, I continue facing fakie. Like I continue in the fakie until I push. That's when I switch. That's one of my favorite settings. I love doing the fakie tricks. I think it adds more realism. I don't skate in real life, but I think the way that it looks is a lot better. Let me know if you guys think any different. I think that if you change your settings properly, you can get it to where it's realistic, and then you can change your settings to where it's super non-realistic as well. But that's something that I really like about this game is the skating is good. The next thing I wanted to touch on is the community parks. I think these are very cool. They update every day, so every day it's going to be a new park. At least that's what they say. It's what it's supposed to be. I think they added a theme to each of them. So this one is kind of like this long open area with like gaps in between both of these platforms. I think the community parks are a very good aspect of the game just because it brings something new every single day. Like you don't have to wait for an update. You don't have to wait for them to update the game completely just to find a new place to skate. You can come here every day and you're gonna find something new. Alright, so the one we were just at is this one down here in Market Mile. It's right at the bottom of the map. And the one we're at now is on the right side of Hedgemont. This one is pretty cool. It's in like a little construction zone. This one I think changes the most. I haven't seen a theme with this one, but again, something new every single day to skate, and I think it just brings a new aspect to skate, especially when they're going for the online multiplayer aspect. Let's head on over to our third spot. Alright, now we're at our third location. It is at the top left of Goldcrest Village. What they're doing with this one is they have a Dime and Vans collab park. Like I said, I don't skate, so I don't really know what Dime is. Of course, I know what Vans is. But they kind of have this, like, almost competition type setup in here. This one's probably my favorite. The outside of it, all of this stuff outside hasn't changed, what I've seen the past few days. But the inside definitely has. But it's cool that they're actually bringing these collabs in as well to make it so that it's like more realistic. So they have actual brands bringing in to the game. And I think it really just adds more to the immersion of the game. The next thing I want to go over is the things that need to be improved / the things that are missing. And number one is probably the biggest one that people are seeing, and that's the Hall of Meat. Right there. Nothing happens. I just fall. No broken bones, just laying there ragdoll. I think the Hall of Meat definitely needs to be added. I think it's one of the biggest liked features from Skate 3 that needs to be brought into the game. Next thing that I think they need to add is what people are saying is pro skaters. Of course, in Skate 3, the main aspect of the game was to sell boards and learn tricks from the pro skaters. That's how you progress through the game. You're trying to become your own pro skater. In this game, there's not really a true storyline. Like, you're not trying to get anywhere. You're really just trying to get the rip chips, I think is what they call them, to unlock these boxes to get more loot, more outfits and stuff, which people are not super appreciative of. On their side, I think that they will add these things. It's still in early pre-alpha, you guys can see in the bottom. The game is not finished. They still have way more to add, and I think they're going to listen to the community as best as they can to make the game that people enjoy. People are looking at this game and they're seeing, what is this cartoon character that I'm looking at right now? This isn't Skate. But I think that's where they're going. What they're going for is to get people from other games, and also to market to children. If you have a nice, a more child-friendly looking game, you're gonna have more kids coming in, and that's gonna be more just audience overall. So I think that's what they're going for with this look. I personally don't mind. The skating is good, like I said. So, I mean, if the skating is good, the gameplay is good, I don't think the graphics are the biggest issue. Alright, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe down below for more skate videos. I think this is what I'm going to be doing for a little bit. More just to skate, watch the game grow, give input to the community, get input from the community, learn with you guys, and show you guys around.